the boys are back in town. The song is based off in a few different sections. It's the intro, and then it's the verse, and then it's the main riff you hear from the song, and then the break, and then back to the chorus. So to begin, we start with the intro, which is this. So that is centered around 3 chords, which is A, B, and D, and they are power chords. So it's open on the A, and then second fret on the D, and then second fret on the G, power chords, and then power chords on the 2nd fret, which is here, just 2nd fret on the A, 4th fret on the D, 4th fret on the G, and then D is 5th fret on the A, 7th fret on the D, 7th fret on the G, and that's essentially the riff. And then you have this little bit in between, which is which is 4th fret, 2nd fret on the D, and then 4th fret on the A. So 4, 4, 4, 4, second, 4 on the A, 2nd on the D. That's essentially the main riff. Going next onto the verse, which is A major, and then it goes to C sharp minor, D major, F sharp minor, C sharp minor, F sharp minor, B minor, D. Well, it's essentially that. It's kind of a that's a simplified version. So it's A, C sharp, D, F sharp minor, C sharp minor, F sharp minor. This is B minor 7, and then you just take off the 4th finger, which is essentially meant to be like D over B, but it's it could be A, it could be a lot of different chords. It's kind of a weird chord, because it's, if you have that, you have A sus 4, but it's essentially you're barring this finger here, adding this finger here on the 3rd fret of the B string, and then yeah, going back to A. The song is centered around A major, and just varies off different chords after that. Next, we're going to move on to the main riff, which is certainly the center point of this song. So we start off with so 7th fret on the D, and we do like a hammer on to the 9th fret, so 7 to 9. So and then 6 on the G string, back to 7. Six, 7. So you're going 7 to 9, then to 6 on the G. With a bit of vibrato as well. And then to 9 on the G string, to 7 back on the D string, and then 7 on the G. Seven, 6, 9. It's essentially like a major scale, but you're sort of using certain intervals. I'll play it slowly. And you also have this other harmony riff playing on top of that, which gives it that kind of interesting sound. It's basically like a fourth harmony version of that, so which is 7 on the A, 9 on the A, 7 on the D, back to 7 on the A. So these 3 notes. And then 9 on the D. And then once you've done you've gone from the intro to the verse, to the chorus, back to the verse, and then done this riff, it goes back to the verse again. The verse doesn't always sound exactly the same each time. It has lots of different variations, but it's essentially those chords. You go from A to C sharp minor, D, F sharp minor, C sharp minor, F sharp minor, B minor 7, A. I don't know what this chord is. I don't really know what this chord is. It's a bit weird. But it alternates between that chord progression, and it goes C sharp minor, D minor, so it goes from D major to D minor, then goes to C sharp minor, does the same thing again. And that happens each time you play the verse, so you alternate between those two chord progressions. We're either going from D to F sharp minor or D to D minor. and then we have the last section, which is like the break, so that happens after the main riff. So you have the main riff, and then you have the next verse, and then you have the chorus, and then you have the bridge, which is pretty similar to the main riff, except it's just slightly slower. It uses the same notes pretty much, which is, so it's 9 on the G to 9 to 6 on the G, and then 6, 7, 9, and then 7 on the D. 6, 7, 9 on the D, and then we go to B minor, E, but with a E power chord, but with an added fifth on top of that, and it does the same thing again. So it goes 9 on the G, 6 on the G, 6, 7, 9, 7 on the D, 6, 7, 9 on the D, B minor 7, E power chord with an extra fifth, and yeah, and then we have the final riff, which is just, it's everything at once, but then it's like, it's the same riff, but it's with added guitar parts which are an octave higher, playing the same riff. So we go. And this on, this is playing at the same time. This will go up, it goes up. So those two riffs are playing at once, but then you have another guitar part which is added, which is the same, it's the same guitar part but up an octave. And then you have the same guitar part, the main riff, but up an octave as well. And it keeps going. And that's essentially the whole song. So you have the intro, they're all power chords, and then you have the verse, which is open, which is kind of bar chords. And then yeah, it goes back to the chorus. The chorus is just slightly different each time, but it doesn't always do this main riff. It sort of goes, it's a variation of that each time, so it's something like that. it's using those notes. Yeah, and then back to the verse again, and then we go the main riff, and back to the chord, back to the verse. And then chorus. Then we go into the and then if you're struggling to work out how to play it on your guitar, the whole song is tuned down. All the strings are tuned down half a step. So this is E flat, that's A flat. Essentially, everything is flat. And that's the main song. So give it a whirl. See you in the next one.